Hello, my beauties, and so far we analyzed destiny matrices of different interesting psychics, interesting historical figures like Tesla, for their abilities, supernatural or natural, or just maybe some delulu. We analyzed Vanga, we analyzed Nostradamus, we analyzed Tesla, and many more. We analyzed some celebrities, fortune teller from Hollywood. Remember this loud murder of her and her daughter. And here we go. Today gonna analyze Sadiq Afghan destiny matrix. I bet you never heard of him. I bet you never ever heard of him. At least my English speaking audience, because true knowledge prefer to hide itself from majority, because majority dumb people. Unfortunately, majority is dumb. It always was this way, and it always will be this way. The true knowledge only available to people who in category of like priest and so on. Not everyone having permission, and not everyone having access to this type of knowledge, because it's how you use this knowledge and what for. So you may read something and not understand and think it's delulu and think it makes no sense. And this is how true knowledge actually hides itself from people who vibing on the shitty vibrations, and they not supposed to have access there because they had not learned their lessons yet. So Sadiq Afghan, I bet you never heard of him. Those of you at least who English speaking viewers of my channel, but I heard a lot. And what was interesting for my energy 13, that with help of mathematics he was able to calculate when people gonna die. And of course I dived in to see his energies. Is he a liar? Is he spiritual deceiver? Or he truly picked on something, or he truly really have this knowledge? Because some people just scamming you out there. They are spiritual liars and deceivers, and you need to be aware. And I said, okay, let me analyze him. And I remember I was asking Lolo about this person who knows when you're gonna die, Sadiq Afghan, And I remember how Lolo was very, he went in mental mode, very angry and offensive. And I was wondering what's going on. Now I knew, I understood what was going on, because Lolo is a master of this undercover threats, who's like, oh, you depressed, lonely bitch, you suicidal, what's gonna happen to you, this type of. So probably he thought that I knew back then. I didn't know that Lolo from Afghanistan, but I guess Lolo thought that I knew, and this is my way of letting him know and threatening him or something, I bet, because his paranoidal aura, expecting shitty behaviors he is given to other people, from other people as well. What goes around comes around. Anyway, this video not about law, about Sadiq Afghan and from Afghanistan. But now it clicked, because I was discussing this with Lolo, if he heard, because Lolo speaks Farsi. This person also speaks Farsi, and I thought maybe he had access to some videos in Farsi language, and could check for me and in the topic. Okay. So very interesting correlations I found in his destiny matrix. Let's go through his biography, life story. Mohammed Sadiq Afghan claims that he can predict the future. Based on numbers, just like destiny matrix. Even though destiny matrix not predicting the future, destiny matrix gives you a solution to your problems. Just like this. To solve those problems or not to solve those problems, completely up to you. Moreover, it's not mystical forces that help him foresee events and predict destinies, but his own method based on mathematical formulas. And I'm like, OMG, It's not without reasons that the man also calls himself the founder of special science called philosophical mathematics, and this is something interesting. Lolo showed his interest in philosophy, and I was asking him, okay, let's discuss different philosophers, and let's discuss this philosophical mathematics, yeah. But Lolo, you know, he is everything, he makes everything that women are subhumans and not complete human beings. Definitely that's his wife, but anyway, he refused to discuss this with me. The public learns about the early years as well as the entire biography of Muhammad Siddiq Afghan mainly from his own words. And for me it was interesting to understand. Luckily I did not find Boston program or Peacock program in his Destiny Matrix, yeah. But definitely there are certain things that he may exaggerate due to 1765 Destiny Matrix program on third eye chakra. So certain things about his method he may exaggerate. Okay, so here we go. The Afghan fortune teller was born on March 20, 1958. Okay, we'll see, 20 of March 1958. Okay, so he was born at this time, appearing without signs of life. And here, remember Pookie, unrested spirit, and programs that we have, disembodied soul. So Siddiq Afghan was born like a dead baby. Disembodied soul I found in his ancestral diagonal here in male ancestors. So definitely there was certain like we have a revenge program as well from male side of ancestry. Definitely people in his lineage were very vengeful towards kids of the enemies, something like this. So that's why he was born without signs of life, disembodied. So he, from birth, he had this experience of disembodied soul, of like clinical death or something, disembodied. So this related to clinical death, to reincarnation, etc., etc. Because in case with Pookie, we're speaking about reincarnation. Pookie already dead. She's not in coma, nothing like this. So here we go. He appeared without signs of life. Only when the family was already finishing preparations for funeral, the child came to life and cried. For me, this is like, OMG, like for real. But we know development of technologies and medicine in Afghanistan, so yeah, definitely, like just imagine when they were preparing for funerals, so he just came to life and cried, baby. So this is disembodied soul program 1228 on male ancestral diagonal, together with revenge program. So definitely happened to his family, his parents, for a reason, because male people in his lineage were vengeful towards children of the enemies, let's say. Siddiq family was wealthy and therefore could afford to give their son good education. He grew up smart and at the age of 7 immediately went to 4th grade, where thanks to his studies he constantly honed his mind by reading books and solving mathematical problems. In his youth, the guy taught mathematics to children and then went to serve in the army. So here we go, this accelerated learning, being super extra smart, everything comes easy to him. Great learner, energy 20, like downloads, and in his crown chakra as well we have energy 20, so direct downloads from universal information bank field, yeah. Helped him to jump over like from one grade to another. Energy 16 usually on money line, yeah. Big gap in education, yeah. If you're searching for some type of genius matrices, it may say the child may jump from one class to another one.